when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the hip hop seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on? Refuse, acting fool, breaking way down to molecules.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
He's got room to roam. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump back to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. DeJounte Western to return it. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the
Mitchell up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Red on red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. To the line they come, 2nd down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence working from the gun. And he puts an air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Hey, James here.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds the in route complete. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. Here's Mitchell. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Brought in right side by Moore. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. No hesitation there in going for it for 2 at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, King, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Ravens.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try. All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have it.
Oh, he loses it on the hit. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Going to the ground again on first. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 13-point lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Yards on the play. And the Jaguars.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another carry for him. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Changing it up here, Jackson. Catch made. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This gets forward to around the 29. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 8. That's good for a Jaguars.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
On red. Son, this is hot. Here we go, son. Hot. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 from the 32. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now here he goes on the boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
3rd and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So we've reached no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Wester on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the long back on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Back to the well again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that road moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
35, Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. First down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30. Before being brought down.
Complete to Diami.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Etienne gets it on the draw. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Jaguar football, but this slates that lead likely too much for them to overcome. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Gets out of trouble. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Hey, go!
On play action now, Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, run, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Red on red. Hey,
Lawrence looking to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
hey, Lion!
Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey, Soko.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph!
Jaguars.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
That's another.
Rip, 23!
First
Hey,
down.
stop, go, stop.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Hey, go, go. Go. Sit up. Son, this side's hot.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jaguars 14.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They give it to him again. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sit on. Nice shot.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Don't worry.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
Working inside the red zone. Hits the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that.
And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, while this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate, this drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game, carry forward into the practices ahead.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
And 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Etienne on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence throwing here. Finds his man, Gray. The Ravens pick it up. A lot of space ahead. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain 15 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. They go right back to ETN. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, run! Run!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Jaguars 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back